Hi, my name is Kiki Robinson. On March 10th, 2013, my best friend Melissa Smith died in a car accident. It was very painful to hear, and when my cousin told me, all I could do was cry and think of all the good times we had together. She was beautiful, amazing, and was always there when I needed her. Every day I think about her, and sometimes I even cry because I just miss her so much. She was just great, and I don't think anyone could ever take her place.
I don't like talking about death. Death is not a subject that I really like to discuss. I'm afraid to talk about death. I had an experience with death not too long ago. I lost my godmother. I remember like 3 days before she had died, I had spoke with her on the phone, and all she could really do was moan. She couldn't really talk to me. And then 3 days, like a few days after that, I looked at my phone and I had a missed call, but it was her number. And I thought it was her, but it ended up being her daughter, and she told me she was gone. And I really didn't know how to react.
The way I feel about death in a natural sense is just like it has to happen. Everyone has to go through it, whether we want to or not. Um, it's kind of scary, well, very scary. I know for me, I don't really like to talk about it because it's something that you don't want to go through. But in the more of a spiritual sense, you know that there's something better on the other side. We all want to make it to the other side. So it's kind of a rejoicing moment as well. A couple of months ago, I lost my grandmother, and it was like devastating, shocking. Like it was like the worst thing that could ever happen to me. Um, it's a painful process, but you get through it and you learn to be stronger by having your other relatives around or by leading on other type of resources such as your faith and your spiritual sense.
As far as death goes, I feel like it's a part of life. It's supposed to happen. Sucks. It sucks losing a loved one. It hurts. But it happens. It's supposed to happen. We're all gonna die. Um, yeah.
I think death is a very sad thing. Even though it's going to happen, it's just a sad moment for that person. Losing someone close to you. Me personally, I lost my father, and it just felt like I lost one of the most important things in my life. Well, I did lose the most important thing in my life, and it was a hard situation to get through, but I'm making it through so far, so.
Losing a loved one is one of the most difficult things to deal with. It's like an empty space that can't be filled again. And I experienced losing two loved ones back to back a week apart, and I still haven't filled that hole.
Majoring in business marketing, and I'll be talking about death and how I feel about it. Well, I've had a lot of death in my family, so I kind of know the pain of it and going through the pain, but as I've gotten older, death really hasn't had much of an effect on me because I have lost so many people. So now it's just, I guess, kind of a regular thing for people to die in my life. But I feel as though I kind of hold on to people more and try to make sure that I'm a good person to them so that in the case that they do die, it won't be so extreme in a way, and I won't have as much feelings of guilt or being upset.
How I feel about death? That's a question I haven't heard in a while, but I really think death is kind of scary, but I think I think it's kind of good at the same time because this world crazy as hell, and I think I'd rather die than stay in this crazy world. So I think death's pretty cool.